Hey y'all, welcome back to the next episode in the free-to-play series where we're not spending any cash, no member, no crowns, no nothing. And it's turned out to be quite the challenge. Well, it's a lot of fun though too. But we're making do. Out here in the dorm room, as I promised y'all 2 episodes ago, we're gonna do some spring cleaning, for sure. And even better news is we got one of these suckers. Oh, forgot to re-engage that. Let's see, where is it? This. The green teleporter. I stated that like y'all know the big deal it is. But that's a big deal because we don't actually have the recipe for that. So we got it from the daily assignment on one of the alt characters from like the whatever every 5 days you get like a chest sort of thing. So we got it from that random roll there. So we can use that teleporter to set up a port to our red barn farm and such. So that'll be sweet. Then we don't have to keep going into our not what I wanted, backpack, and then like whatever equipping, unequip, and everything. So we can kind of set up a teleporter hub here, which will be sweet. What else are we up to? Well, I guess I should kind of catch up on what I've been up to the past week or so. I've been pretty busy outside of the game, so I haven't done a whole ton. Though, I guess we did level up. We're level 26, which is pretty sweet. We were 25 last time from the Mysticathlon, but during that, we got leveled up. So we went from 25 to 26. And we also, speaking of the Life Decathlon, we ended up getting deck, well, we're going to end up doing 4s, 3, 4, and 5, and then we got deck 5 in the end. Then we used that deck on our alt characters, and then got up to 175 points on each of those. And then we did that because we then get the, where it be? Maybe it's on my bank? Or maybe it's on my character already? Somewhere? Where they be? I don't know. Oh wait. No. There we go. The tickets. So I've kind of did the math, and to craft like these gauntlets, you need 300 of the like most basic reagent. So each time we do a decathlon on all 6 characters, we get 60. The first, whatever, the Mythicathlon I just did on this character, so we just got 10 from that one. But theoretically, if we do the whatever decathlon each month for whatever 4-5 months, we'll be at 300 tickets total, so then we can craft a gauntlet on our free-to-play character. Same goes for, where'd it go? The Pete. We're up to 80 on this one. I think I maybe got on like one of the alt characters from the Scroll of Fortune last time. This one's gonna take way longer to do, though, because the Scroll of Fortune is every 3 months. But yeah, I think this might actually be doable, so we'll see. That'll be kind of a fun one to have. It's a cool design, but unfortunately not a ton of great drops from what I'm aware of. I know you can get like Peru potions, but I mean, I wish it was like, if it was like energy elixirs or triple animus maybe, but I mean, I feel like that's alright, because I mean you need the energy to kind of take advantage of that to like train up the pets and whatnot, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, we leveled up and then did that on the other characters, and then we got a ton of reagents, but you can kind of see we got just a ton of runes and such. Maybe if we go through yeah, you can kind of see we have like a few hundred of each now, so it's pretty solid. So hopefully we'll be pretty well set for the balanced decathlon, which is next month, like mid-July. I think it's like the second Tuesday of each month, so hopefully we'll have a good amount of runes for crafting decks for that one. But we'll talk about that in a future episode, I think. I still gotta start collecting treasure cards and such for that one. We also did Rate My Stitch. So that's, if I could get to my reagents tab again. Let's see, reagents, events. Yeah, we got 156 pin cushions, 216 buttons, 180 tailor chalks. That's like right around like 60 wooden keys basically, or whatever, 50. I think it's like 12 wooden buttons per, so whatever, around 50, 60 wooden keys right there. So we just did the Rate My Stitch on each character, which is probably like one of the easiest events to do on each character. You literally just like make a random stitch and submit it, and people vote, and then if you don't get judge's choice, you just make a new one and then see if you get lucky. So that was pretty solid. I don't know if we're actually gonna, I feel like I am gonna eventually turn these all into like wooden keys, and then let's do like a video of like 100 runs of raw or something. But maybe we should save them for a future endeavor when we get free member or something at the closer to the end of the year probably, or something, when we can kind of access a different wooden key boss. Though I don't really think a lot of them give too great of drops, or we'll see what we decide, I guess. I guess this would have been a much better way to show off how much stuff we got from the decathlon in total, reagents wise. Oh, we also had to end up re-downloading the entire game. Had to delete and reinstall everything. I somehow finally found that graphic I've always been talking about, where it shows like the levels and like what you get at each level bracket. I've never seen that like in the game, whatever, in the past few years, but I mean, I found it on the launcher, like when I re-downloaded the game. It was like the old launcher or something, so that was kind of neat. Something also we did is cantrips. We got up to level, well, still level 1, but we got up to 28 XP, so we've just been randomly using this guy, which we got after just a few runs of Nightshade, actually. So that was fun. Tried recording it, because I have like a replay mod sort of thing, but it didn't work, so couldn't record it. But I think I grabbed a screenshot or something of the drop in the chat. So. But yeah, I've just been randomly using it when I have like whatever, 2 energy or 3 energy or something, and just can't really do anything with it. So speaking of cantrips, I think we can like fully level this up to like level 9, which is like max level, if we want to, because we have like empowers we can trade to people in different servers and such. So they like whatever can go and craft them in Wisteria and then trade them to us, and then we can use them to level up. So if you're unfamiliar with cantrips, how they work is the number up in the top left corner of this card that correlates to your rank. So each card has like a different rank. Both these are rank 1, but you can only use a card that's the same as your current rank to level up. So like once we get to level 2, I can no longer use these to level up. I'll have to have a level 2 card or a level 2 cantrip, which we are unable to get currently because we can't go to Wisteria, but people can make treasure cards and then trade them to you, and then you could use those. So I think there's a method to do it, but the real question is is it like even worth it to do that? Because I'm not really sure what we could use cantrips for. Kind of just seems like a waste of energy these days. I mean, even on like my main account where I have it like maxed out, it's like the only thing I ever really use it for is like setting a second marker. But I mean, to teleport to it, it's like, I think it's like 20 energy or something, so it's kind of a waste. So I just use it like whatever in circumstances where it's necessary, I guess. But yeah, that's all I got for cantrips though. Let's kind of get into what we're up to today. So I think we're going to do a little gardening first off. The past week or so we kind of doubled our key limes, so we're up to like 17 seeds or something. I think we had 9, and then from like one harvest we got a ton from like the mature harvest. Let's see, you. So that was pretty sweet. I'm thinking like eventually I can like once we get just like a whatever a full plot on this character, we can start trading them to my alt characters and maybe start trying to level up gardening on them. And eventually kind of have like gardens going on each character. Maybe that would be a good way to get gold or something. Or eventually if we just whatever keep getting couch potatoes, then we could start up multiple gardens or something. So I think that might be good to do. If anything, just for the gold and pet snacks. And then we also got quite the haul of orange, not orange dandelions, pink dandelions from the orange dandelion odor harvest. We got like 9 or something crazy, which puts us. I've also found a few in my attic that I didn't remember I put up there. I guess we just got them for like daily rewards and such. But yeah, I think we're up to like, I guess I can check right now. Let's see. Where'd it be? Yeah, we're up to 18. I think we need 25, so probably just like maybe 1 or 2 more full harvests of these guys. I don't have any planted right now because I just harvested the elder harvest, I think just yesterday or the day before. I've been using the energy for the pet promenade and such. So, and just trading up pets and all sorts of stuff. Well, let's get to the old pet promenade stuff. So, we made it to 400 on this guy. So we're gonna collect all these potions and these tokens. What do we get? Elemental and 3 talent tokens. That's awesome. That is something I regret not doing on the other 5 characters. Because I'm, well, just below. I got to 320 on all of them. So if I had just done like, I think 1 or 2 more days of them, I would have got the 400, and then we could use these because I have a pet in mind that will need quite a lot of these. But that's one of the main reasons I'm starting doing pet training on these other characters, so then we can train up just kind of random pets to higher talents, and then we can start getting talent tokens and stuff from it. Like this guy, we traded one of our failed energy pets over, and then he just gets a bit more energy for pet training, and then hopefully you'll maybe get another energy talent level in this guy up or something. Do we have any? Yeah. So this is another reason I think gardening would be good on these guys, because just keep running out of snacks on them. So I traded over whatever the snacks I have on my main, or on Oliver, split between these 5 characters. It just kind of, it's not a lot, because we only have 14 couch potatoes, so not a lot to go around at the moment. But we do have, let's just go home though and toss these in the bank. Or actually, maybe we can make this guy our potion master. Kind of holds all of the potions and such. Well, there we are. Our potion master Zedekis. Is that your name, right? Yep. Now holds all of our potions here. Well, large majority of them. I don't know if Oliver might still have some in his bank and such, but that clears up a lot of space. 33 in the old shared bank, which is nice. Well, we got a few on us, but that's alright. I'll probably end up using these sooner than later, doing all the pet making that we are. Speaking of pet making, started to actually make a 420 base. Well, I guess now that we popped up the screen, we can see this guy. What a beauty, eh? 10, 15, 20. Only thing we're missing is just the energy talent, which is 5, but we can get a jewel for that, or maybe we'll get lucky eventually when we level it up. Yeah, this is kind of like incredible. I think it took probably like 7 or 8 hatches, but I mean, had quite a few failed energy pets that we passed on to our alt characters, and just other ones that we made just trying to transfer the talents from whatever energy corgis and stuff we're hatching with. But yeah, now we have this guy, which gets us up to a total of 128, which is amazing. So, pretty sweet. But yeah, we got each of the alt characters up to the old cheese level. So now we got 20 mega snacks here we can craft up. What I might, well, I was gonna say, yeah, might as well just craft them up, I guess. Can only craft 6 at a time, because it takes a good, oh man, I thought it was only an hour. It was over 2 hours, a little over. That's crazy. Dang. But, oh, we got the spirit energy. Might as well go use it up and do a little pet training. What I was saying though, 420 base is what we've been cooking up. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, it's this guy. Actually, I'll walk away from this music for a second. So as you can see, it's not a 420 base quite yet. But what you do is you get all common talents for the, just like whatever combat talents, I don't know what you refer to them as, and then your derby talents, you also want all of these as common. And what that does is then you have a 420 base, because if you train up 2 talents, then you unlock a talent and a derby each time, and each of those are worth 1 pedigree, or 1 whatever manifested talent score, so then you have a 4 and then a 20 for the overall score. And the reason you do that is because it makes it very, very inexpensive to do hatches, and therefore saves a lot of gold. But also then when you're transferring over a talent pool, it's much easier to keep track of what you're transferring over as well. Especially if none of them are common talents, then you can just clearly see if you got all 5 talents that you're trying to get from the other pet. If it's a ISO base, or an ISO talent, which is basically just a isolated pet talent, so it just has the 5 talents and then everything else is a common. So that's the pet we're looking to hatch with, and I actually found one in the kiosk. Maybe I'll show a picture here on screen, or maybe I'll just wait for a future episode when we actually get to that. Because I guess I'm still kind of trying to decide what talents I want on it. But yeah, we gotta train this guy up a bit more. Oh yes, we haven't even trained him up at all. But yeah, we gotta train this guy up to adult so then we can hatch him again with another base in the kiosk. Lovely. I guess it's better if they're both common talents that get manifested. Because then I think it's like a higher chance to manifest, or again if it's manifested when you hatch or something. Something. I don't know if we're gonna make it to adult, but we'll just see where we can get here. Oh. What did we get up to? Oh, we got pretty close actually. So, yeah, it's not like we can hatch quite yet either. But, yeah, that's what we're working on these days with the old pets. Haven't done a grub guardian recently. I think I moved on from that these days. But it doesn't really work for getting us packs or anything. Something else I wanted to mention in this video is we've been doing a bit more trading these days. As you can see here, 400 empowers here, and on a alt account, like just whatever, a bunch of level 1 characters where we can store treasure cards, I have 1,500 more empowers. And yeah, so pretty much pretty rich these days. Especially after our big spending whatever, a week or 2 ago for the life decathlon and such. But the balance one coming up, we're gonna spend definitely a few more 100,000 gold on treasure cards and such. But also some other stuff. I think would be good to spend some gold on. But anyway, how we were able to get all of these is through trading through Discord servers. So we traded like some wallpapers, traded for more wallpaper, some other wallpapers, and then a few random stuff like a few wall hangings, those tribal trifles we've had in our gift box over here for ages. Yeah, just whatever, a bunch of different housing items, and yeah. Also found a 40 foul gaze TC in the bazaar here, which is crazy because that's 800 animus to make all those. And then on top of that, that would be like 267 runs for us because we only get 3 if we kill. So that would have taken absolutely ages for us to make those, but yeah, hopefully we can make some monster domes eventually with those guys. Also found a bunch of Eye of Bartleby set shields, so people buy those in the Discord trading servers as well for like a few empowers each, so that'll be solid because I think I'm up to like 100 something now, so always just looking for whatever more stuff to trade and make some empowers with to get us gold. I didn't really plan on doing this this episode, but looking at our shared bank is pretty full, just all that random gear and stuff from the Rate My Stitch events and whatnot. So I think we're gonna try and craft this guy up. Let's see, does this guy sell flawless sapphires? Probably not. The bazaar it is. Something we are not going to be doing in this video is crafting the gear vault, because we don't have any flawless sapphires. I'm assuming you can start buying those in Mushu where we got this recipe from, but I guess we could get the fairy TC and the reshuffle TC though, just so whatever, if we eventually find those then we can make it. I'll take those. I just want to keep a few on us anyway, just for battles and such, so we'll grab all those. Reinforced crate. Might be able to buy that from the bazaar or somewhere over yonder. Lovely. While we're over here though, might as well start buying up some recipes and stuff. I did do a bit of research, because I think buying all the recipes in the game is still something that would be good to do, just so we don't run into the issues of what we just did of, well, I guess a week or two ago, or a few weeks ago, but we don't have the teleporter recipe or the monster dome or whatever, just forgot to buy a bunch of recipes. So from this guy, from everything he sells, the total is 643,980 gold for every item this guy sells. It's pretty insane, but I think we'll just buy a few items for now. Definitely want to buy this because we can maybe craft that eventually. As well as this. The thing is though, well, I think once he stops selling them though, then he always has these ones. And you can craft, how does this even work? What's the point of like having these? Oh, I guess you can just like whatever craft all the reagents into the same item. So then if like you just wanted to craft one of these and you had like a bunch of limes or whatever, then you could craft one of the other ones. Noted. What was I saying earlier though? Yeah, but it seems like they kind of like eventually stop, or they like rotate out what reagent I guess you get as a reward from like the events. So I think eventually from like decathlons and like the Scroll of Fortune, like we're gonna stop getting whatever Pete and the tickets, and they're gonna like switch to a newer gauntlet like Forbidden Library or something, and then we won't have a source to get these anymore. So I guess we gotta kind of take advantage of that while we can, but might as well just buy all these while we're here. I still think it's kind of funny this is in here because this is impossible to craft. Because to get these, you had to do like some riddle on like their Instagram when Lemuria was coming out, and you had to like do all 7 puzzles and then like use those reagents to craft this. But you can no longer get these reagents. So this is just like a retired crafting recipe that you can no longer actually make if you don't have these 7 items from that event. I think we're gonna also buy all of these as well. And then we'll save the whatever hundreds of thousands for all those for another day, because all these get pretty expensive. Yeah, 25k, 25k, 25k. Quite pricey. Well, I think it's about time we start doing a little summer cleaning. Where is that sucker? There you are. Throw this guy down here. Lovely. Now we can put this in our dorm. And we'll never have to worry about equipping that house again. Well, I guess we can if we just want to go outside, though. That's the nice thing about putting it inside there, is then we have a way to go just inside or just outside to visit plants and stuff. If we don't have enough energy to tend to both or something. Before I put that down, though, I think it's about time we clean this place up.